Although Episode 5 of the Andor series focus on the Rebels' last-minute planning of the Aldhani garrison heist, overall the multiple character scenes with Cyril Khan, Cassian Andor, Mon Mothma and Luthien Rael furthered their perspectives and provided interesting insights into their troubles and motivations. However, from an Imperial perspective, the episode generally depicted the Empire going about their daily routines. While the small band of rebels make their preparations to put their heist into action, the Imperial Lieutenant Gorn turned rebel spy orders 2 army troopers from the garrison to clear up some targeting practice from the Nazbrani stones. However, in this scene the troopers explained to Gorn their fellow troopers were called to the tower to help the Commandant's wife move furniture for a dinner. Although we don't see the Commandant in this episode, I'm assuming this Imperial is the Commandant of the garrison. Meanwhile on Ferrix, ISB officer Lieutenant Supervisor Blevin pays a visit to observe the Imperial Army complete their occupation and install Imperial control. While studying a hotel building, Captain Vanis Tigo is called by Blevin to ask if the captain would like the hotel as his headquarters as part of his given assignment. With little hesitation, Tigo shows his ambition to grab some power for himself by asking Blevin if he could be made prefect, even though he knows it doesn't come with any extra pay. I loved how he just craves the title, which would have been typical within the ranks of the Imperial officers, but I liked how this was introduced into the scene. A prefect was a governmental title or rank used by the Empire for a nominal government of a war-torn Outer Rim planet. An aspect of the scene I feel requires a mention was Tigo's rank plaque used on his uniform. Although open to debate, the 3 blue squares for the rank of an army captain appeared to be inaccurate. In comparison to A New Hope, a lieutenant had 4 blue squares, like these officers from the movie, although rank plaques did change over time. In the next Imperial scene, Lieutenant Gorn catches Corporal Kimsey admiring the view from the top of the dam. The Corporal asks Gorn about the airbase replacing the dam, but the Lieutenant, knowing his newfound allegiance to the rebel cause, isn't interested in discussing much with him, when Kimsey makes dismissive comments about the numbers of Aldhanis left. At ISB HQ, Meero sees Blevin returning from Ferrix, seemingly satisfied he has everything under control, which seems to agitate her. We then see the Lieutenant with her diligent and supportive attendant officer Hurt, who tells her that Hosnian Prime is a dead end on military components, and not to trust their ledgers or stationed Imperial Navy. Meero shows the human side when she admits she doesn't know what she's doing. However, Hurt shows his dedication by insisting to stay with her to continue their work. Her junior officer also insists she is onto something and provides Meero with examples uncovering missing Imperial equipment from Kessel, Fondor, targeting consoles from Jakku, proton warheads from Base Clay, and the Steerguard Starpath. Meero still doubts herself despite Blevin's claims the incidents are too spread out to be organised. But still Hurt convinces her she is right. Meero believes the sporadic nature of these events is how she would coordinate it if she were a rebel, and Hurt agrees the sequence is too random to be random. With her confidence restored, Meero suggests searching through 2 more files, which pleases the enthusiastic Hurt. The Andor series is doing an excellent job of showing human elements of the Empire and portraying their cause as just to protect their interests against rebel activity. In a scene involving the rebels, Andor asks Vel about Lieutenant Gorn's Imperial deceit for their planned rebel heist. She reveals to him Gorn fell in love with a woman and lost a promotion, and although it is unexplained, he lost the woman and his allegiance to the Empire. Inside the flight deck of the garrison, Lieutenant Gorn calls for attention to inform 2 deck officers, one of them being Corporal Kimsey. He has prepared an eagerly reduced schedule for the men. Kimsey asks Gorn to speak plainly and informs the lieutenant with Aldhani being an unpopular assignment, the men are swayed by the chance of potentially seeing the Eye of Aldhani. With the rebels planning to strike at that point, Gorn knows it will be the perfect time to clear the deck to see the Eye, while the rebels move in to steal the payroll. For more Imperial Perspective videos from the Andor series, please give a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and as always, long live the Empire.